2. Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now, I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. And our lives are better left to chance. Could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Holding you, I held everything for a moment. Wasn't I the king? If I only known how the king would fall. Hey, who's to say? You know, I might have changed it all. And now, I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. And our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Yes, our lives is better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Missed. Hey guys, Bman coming to you from Penny Lane, of course, and wow. This is, okay, so first off, the artist is Garth Brooks. And I have done, this is like the third Garth Brooks song that I have done. And this is by far, I think, my favorite Garth Brooks song, by far. It's called The Dance. It came out in 1990. And let's get into it first. The songwriter for this was Tony Areta, who, this was not the only song that he wrote for Garth Brooks. This song for Garth Brooks, though, it was the fourth single from his debut album called Garth Brooks. Now, the song was written with a double meaning, both as a love song about the end of a passionate relationship and a story of someone dying because of something he believes in after a moment of glory. Now, for me, my take on the song was the love song about the end of a passionate relationship. That's how I relate with this song. And you know what? We've all got them. We've all got relationships that were very passionate and then ended badly, you know, and left wreckage all over, you know. But as you think back and nothing more to do, but as time goes on and that pain starts to fade, at least for me, and I start to think about there were some good times in that relationship, and you're like, you know what? If I knew how it was going to end, I probably never would have started it. And that's what this song means to me. Great, great song. Did you know that Garth Brooks was born Troyal Garth Brooks? That's T-R-O-Y-A-L, Garth Brooks. Professionally dropped the Troyal and just went with Garth Brooks. He's born in Tulsa, Oklahoma in the USA. Genre that his music falls under is country, pop, and rock. Years active are from 1985 to 2001. Then he took a break for a couple years. Then came back in 2005 and has been going all the way through the present. Still has shows going on. Now, for me, Garth Brooks is like Kylie Minogue. You're like, how so? Well, first off, the song "The Dance." How did it do in the U.S.? It hit #1 on the U.S. country chart, #1 on the Canadian charts. Overseas, it really didn't do squat. You know why? Because Garth Brooks is pretty much a U.S. dude, huge in the U.S. You know, but you go overseas in the U.K., not a lot of people know who Garth Brooks is. Same thing with Kylie Minogue. Kylie Minogue is huge in the U.K. and then whole overseas. People know who Kylie Minogue is. You know, the pop princess. You come over here to the U.S., you say Kylie Minogue, most people don't even know who you're talking about. That's why I said that. He's kind of like that. But here in the U.S., how did he do over during his career? Award-wise, he had 19 #1 hits on the U.S. Hot Country charts. And he is the only artist in history, to have 9 different albums sell 10 million or more copies in America, which is certified as diamond. Only one. More than the Beatles, more than Elvis. #1 on that. Also, during his career, he's collected 22 Academy of Country Music Awards, 2 Grammy Awards, 17 American Music Awards. He was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2011, Country Music Hall of Fame in 2012, Musicians Hall of Fame and Museum in 2016. And finally, output-wise so far, he's put out 16 studio albums, 67 singles, and has sold over 170 million records worldwide. He has sold more records in the U.S. than, he's like #3 on the list of people who have sold. #1 is the Beatles, #2 is Elvis, #3 is Garth Brooks for records sold in the U.S. That's how big he is in the U.S. It doesn't translate overseas though. Oh well. Anyway, if you enjoyed that song, I'm being kind of nice and give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed mine and especially Tina's performance, I mean that I cannot beat the Ovation 12 string for that full body tune. And man, I mean, she poured it out here in the dance, man. She helped me bring that song to life. I'm glad she did because, like I said, I've loved this song a long time. Been wanting to do it, it just didn't work. Finally, everything came together, and here we are. So thank you, Tina. So if you enjoyed her performance, because I certainly did, how about being kind of nice and leaving her some nice comments? Don't forget to tune in on Wednesday. Stop by the pit, check out Plots at 1 p.m. For his next selection. And then, if you're feeling like we want, come by on next Saturday at noon. Swing by here in Penny Lane and check me out for my next selection. So I think that's all I've got, right? So thanks again for stopping by, and I guess until next time, peace out, live long, and prosper.